About to say, what was the contract? What did the contract entail? You have it?
Oh, yes.
May I have it, please? So you agree, after she puts her time and energy into helping you transform, you agree to let the agency manage you for a minimum of 3 years, and then the agency would get...
All right, you just watched that video now, a little bit of that video which I played now. This video I'm addressing this video to Mercy Chinwo, right? In that video you watch now, a little bit that you watch, it's a similar issue that is going on now between Mercy Chinwo and Easy T, his record label manager, right? Why I'm doing this video, in that video you watch, there is a contract that was being signed between the two parties. Between that two parties, that one breached the contract that was being signed between the both of them. That is why they appeared in court, right? So what I'm trying to say now is that Mercy Chinwo, if you don't want to be disgraced, the body of Christ and your own self, you call yourself a gospel artist. You are supposed to be singing for free. Or maybe if a church call you, they can give you thanks for coming. This one you are doing is your own job. It's your own job you are doing. You are not singing for God. There is nothing different between you and the other musicians we have in Nigeria. I have said it one time in one of my videos. You are just a musician, just like other musicians. Look at how much that was being forced from Easy T. If you don't want to be disgraced, withdraw that case you have with your record label manager. Withdraw it from court. And you people should go home and settle it between the both of you guys. Do what your record label manager told you to do, so that you guys can counterbalance these things. It's because the judiciary system in this country is not working. It is not working. They favor the people where they know, and they favor. They know they favor the other person where really maybe that person ain't even win that case. They will not favor that person. They rather favor the other person where they know. And also, the case between you and Very Dark Man, withdraw that case from court. If not so, you will be disgraced. I'm telling you, you will be disgraced. I'll allow you to watch the full video. Just watch the full video and then see what I'm saying. Just watch the full video. Any of your opinion, drop it at the comment section. And if today is the first time you're coming across my page, do not hesitate to follow my page and like and share my video. Thanks.
About to say, what was the contract? What did the contract entail? You have it?
Oh, yes.
May I have it, please? So you agree, after she puts her time and energy into helping you transform, you agree to let the agency manage you for a minimum of 3 years, and then the agency would get 10% gross profits of everything you make during the 3 years after transitioning into a doll. And any jobs or opportunities that's brought to the table during the length of the contract must be taken into consideration. You both signed.
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. But the bookings were not booking. Like, she promised me this and that.
That is not true, Your Honor. You know how I found out he was not. You know how I found out he was not paying me the money.
She asking me the question. She asking
you. No, but I saw you in a commercial and in a print.
Right, because you're looking out for me. Like, she's not worried about all these other dolls.
Hold on, I can't hear if you're both talking at the same time. Mr. Ruiz, so from this relationship, did you make money?
Yes, I did, and she already got what was supposed to get paid.
How did you start making money?
from getting modeling, like acting jobs. It was modeling jobs, and people started reaching out to me as soon as they seen me like going viral, going on Google and all that stuff. It wasn't because of her. How is it betrayal? Girl, you promised me this and that. You already got enough money from me. What more do you want? My whole career.
She's just jealous that I'm
successful and I'm doing it.
Let's get some order. I am trying to read the contract, listen to both of you all, one at a time. Let me ask the questions, you give the answers, because I want to understand this. How long did it take after you signed the contract for you to start making money, Mr. Ruiz?
I was making in the beginning, and it's been like a year and a half. That's when after a year and a half, that's when I was making my own money, and I was getting my own like bookings.
So how is it your own money if it's within the time span of the contract that's outlined?
Because her as a manager, she should have been like giving me the bookings that she promised me. She wasn't giving me none of that for like months.
But it doesn't say here that the agency is to get you jobs.
Exactly.
But that was something that me and her discussed in person and on the phone. Maybe the contract doesn't say that, but after that, the bookings weren't booking.
But that's a problem.
And she told me all
that's
this.
A problem. That's
yes,
a problem.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Because when you sign a contract, you're representing that this is the full understanding. That if there's going to be an addendum or change to the contract, that would be done in writing as well. I don't see any additional writings, but you're saying you expected that she would be getting you jobs. Because after a year and a half, you start booking your own jobs.
Yes. Because that's what she told me the day, when we signed the contract, she literally told me, I'm going to get you this. And it was cool in the beginning. Like, oh, it was bookings left and right. I was getting paid boots. But then she already got her 10%. So I don't know what else she wants. She wants her whole life. She has this dollhouse, but why are you not worried about the other dolls that aren't getting bookings? You're worried about me.
Your Honor.
Well, you the doll that's making the money.
Period. That's why I got my own followers.
As evidence, I suggest something.
You want evidence? I have all the receipts, baby.
Okay, hold on. I do want to see your evidence, and then I also want to look at these transformation pictures. So this first picture, this is you, Miss Hollywood?
Yes.
With Photoshop.
Well, you can see me in real person. I'm here. There's no Photoshop
I can
here.
See.
Oh, you want to see your Instagram? Oh my God. That's me. I was 15 years old, Your Honor, in the picture with the dark hair. I was 15 years old. I'm older now.
And you transformed yourself into this doll?
Yes. And I also transformed the witness that I brought here, and he can tell you exactly how I changed his life as well.
All right. I'd like to hear from your witness. Sir, please stand. State your name for the court.
Your Honor, my name is Vince Mayer, and I've worked with Dolly Hollywood for about 4 years now, and she's been amazing.
Your agent as well.
Absolutely, she did a full transformation.
And she helped transform you.
Absolutely.
You transformed from what to what? I got some pictures here.
Yeah, I was basically out of a really messy relationship, and then went through a really rough time in my life, and then that's when I met Dolly Hollywood, and she basically saw some potential in me, similar to what's going on with Pinky. And she said, I see your potential, and I think I can mold you into a doll that can get jobs working in modeling and acting. And I was thrilled. I was like, hey, wow, this is amazing.
So she transformed you, and you ended up looking like you look now, and this is what you started looking like.
Yeah, that's what I started looking like.
I don't know what
and
that's a huge transformation.
Yeah.
Not that huge.
And you've been working and getting different jobs.
Absolutely. And I have the same contract that Pinky does with Miss Hollywood here.
Except I'm more booked than you.
No, I've been booked plenty, believe me.
And he actually renewed the contract.
You know what? She launched my career, and I owe her, and it's only 10%, which is
most people take
such
20
a small amount to pay. That I'm
all right,
happy
so
to pay.
I want to understand, Mr. Ruiz. I do understand what you're saying, Mr. Mira. Thank you for your testimony. Mr. Ruiz, so in your mind, you thought that she, Miss Hollywood, was going to take 10% of the jobs she brought you only.
Right, and that's not in my mind. That's what we talked about. And literally, I have not gotten bookings in so long. And now that we're here, I haven't even spoke to her in months. So I don't even know why we're here. At this point, it's you're wasting my time.
How many years are you in from the agreement? What is the date of the agreement?
Maybe a little over a year and a half.
So you're just a little over a year in.
Yes.
And you know what I offered, Your Honor? I offer, if you pay me what you owe me for the jobs you went behind my back, if you pay me the $9,700, I will release you from the contract today. So we are done.
But is that
and I offer, and he refused to pay.
So wait wait, she made the offer that if you paid me all the commissions you owe me to date, I'll release you from the contract and everything else you book is yours and yours alone. And you didn't take that?
I am not paying her for that because I gave her more than enough already.
How many jobs have you paid her commission for? How much have you paid in commission?
Oh, it was numerous, but I probably made about $125,000 already. So she got more than enough from me. She got her 10%.
So you've made
And those are jobs that she got me.
He's paid you commissions on over $100,000 worth of jobs.
Yes, that's around $12,000.
And he still owes you
more than
$9,700, which means he made $97,000 for himself, minus the 10% commission.
And so let me ask you this. Where's the record where you keep track of the other jobs that he has so you can count this $9,700? Where is that?
I found out that he was working behind my back because I saw a commercial and I saw a print job. I confronted, and he actually showed me how much he made behind my back. He showed me.
You showed her?
I went and I paid her what she was honored, the 10%, which was jobs she did get me. But the other jobs, I have text messages that people reached out to me.
Let me see that.
Thank you.
And the beginning photos, Your Honor, are me before my transformation, and that's when I actually met her.
The transformation was free, Your Honor. You know how much plastic surgery and cosmetic procedure cost in Los Angeles?
And that came out of my pocket, though.
Therapy for free.
You just introduced me to them. You didn't pay for it.
He was a nobody when I met him.
I know you're mad because I'm more than you.
So this is your before picture.
Yes.
And this is your after.
Yes. That was like maybe 3 years after like actually meeting her and like.
That's a huge transformation, though.
Yeah, I mean, compared to
you
yours,
wouldn't have had any of that if it wasn't for her.
The next picture is a before. That's you before.
Yes.
Up in the upper left corner.
Yes. And yes, Your Honor. And those other ones are like my modeling gigs that I got on my own. And you can see if you keep going through that there's text messages that they reached out to me. It was never through her or any of her assistants.
They reached out to you because I made you famous. So if you don't put me as your manager,
you keep saying that we're famous. You're just upset that I got more successful than you. Like, give it up.
Babe. No, you can Google me.
Give it up.
All right, let's get some order. Let's get some order. I'm looking through these text messages. I'm seeing you reach out to her. I'm seeing.
No, that's them reaching out to me.
All right, so they reached out to you. Okay, and I'm a fashion designer. She got your info. Oh no, these are other people reaching out to you.
Yeah, they're reaching out to me. Those are the ones that
but initially you reached out to Miss Hollywood for the transformation.
Yes, I don't have those receipts, but I did reach out to her, and she did admit to that. And that's in the picture that you're seeing right there. That's when I reached 100,000 on Instagram.
Yes, I see that.
100,000 on social media.
And then these are different designers and jobs reaching out to you.
Reached out to me, not to her.
That's because I make you famous and people start knowing about you because of me.
Again. Like, give it
Thanks to me, you look like that.
Without the fame, you don't get all of these gigs. You had nothing before.
It's the same. Hold on.
Whatever.
Let's get some order, please. I want to understand this. There is a check here for $29,000. That's a job you were paid to do. Am I correct?
All those checks are from the ones that I got paid.
$17,000. $17,000, $34,000. You've been making big money.
Right.
And
that's what
you believe that since you booked those jobs independently, you do not owe the commission.
Correct.
The problem is in the written agreement that has been presented to this court that you say you signed, it does not state anywhere. It says everywhere that it is about gross receipts. Gross receipts means every single piece of income that you have coming in during these 3 years. It includes film, commercials, ads. It is specified that you owe her 10% of that. That is clear. You're not telling me that you were reaching out to brands and doing all of these things like, hey, you need to book me. Yeah. What you testified to is that you got so popular and you got so many followers, people were coming to you.
Right.
Well, that is all a part of what she's advertising as the transformation and what you get when you become a living doll through her agency. So in essence, what she said she can do for you, she did. And since you're in the window of time during those 3 years, you do owe her those commissions. And while you're shaking your head no, unfortunately, the law does say yes. That is how it works. All right? It's been determined by this court judgment for the plaintiff for $9,700. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're going to continue to make a ton of money. Court is adjourned.
All rise.